What remains beneath the earth? A quiet myth of Hades, Persephone, and the things that do not disappear. In the underworld, where sunlight never reaches and every sound dissolves into silence, Hades ruled not with cruelty, but with acceptance, that all things which arrive here will never return unchanged. He was called the god of death, yet death was never what defined him. It was memory, and the things he could not let go. Loose, the love that took root. Before the underworld had a queen, before Persephone's name was ever spoken there, Hades once loved a nymph named Luce. She was not a goddess. Her life was bound by time, measured, fragile, and finite. Hades loved her quietly, without spectacle, without promises he could keep. When Luce's time ended, even the god of death could not protect her from dying. He did not protest the laws of the world. He did not demand justice. He did not ask the heavens to bend. Instead, he refused to let her vanish. Hades transformed Luce into a white poplar tree and planted her in the Elysian fields, the most peaceful place in the underworld. There, her branches would sway forever, rooted in the land of the dead, so that his first love would not disappear, but remain. The day the earth opened. Persephone. One day, Hades rose to the world above. In a meadow bright with life, he saw a young woman gathering flowers, moving lightly, unaware of what watched her. She was Persephone, daughter of Demeter, goddess of the harvest. She was spring itself, growth, life untouched by endings. Hades loved her instantly, not wisely, not gently, and not with restraint. The earth split open. The underworld reached upward. His chariot burst from the ground, and he lifted Persephone into it, while her cries echoed above, before darkness closed around them both. A mother's grief, when the world-withered Demeter searched for her daughter across the earth. When Persephone did not return, grief hollowed the goddess's heart. The fields stopped growing. The soil turned barren. Hunger spread across the human world. The gods of Olympus could no longer ignore it. A command was sent to the underworld. Persephone must be returned. Hades agreed, but the underworld never releases anyone without leaving a mark. Persephone had tasted the food of the dead, and because of that, her return could never be complete. The bargain, a divided life. A compromise was made. Persephone would return to her mother for part of the year, bringing life, warmth, and growth back to the earth. But for the rest of the time, she would descend again, not as a captive, but as queen of the underworld. She was no longer the girl taken from a meadow. The underworld reshaped her. It taught her stillness, authority, and the cost of power. Minthi, the voice of the past. In the underworld, the past rarely stays silent. Minthi, a nymph who once loved Hades, refused to fade into memory. She spoke of what had been. She proclaimed her beauty. She challenged the place of the queen. Her voice was too loud for a realm governed by restraint. Persephone understood something then, that survival within power requires firmness. The punishment was swift, cold, final. Minthi's body was crushed into the earth. Hades did not stop it. He could not protect the past without endangering the present. Instead, he transformed what remained of her into mint, a small plant that releases its strongest scent only when stepped upon. A reminder that memory, when pressed down, often rises more sharply. What remains? The underworld is not empty. It is a place where nothing truly disappears. One love took root as a white tree. One love was divided between two worlds, and one became a lingering scent that cannot be erased. Hades is not only the god of death, he is the keeper of what endures, even after love, even after loss, even after time itself.